How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Welcome to Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal. So let us start with the English class now. Already we had finished the first lesson of our English book, and today I am going to start the second chapter of the book. As you can see, the name of the chapter is Suggesting, Advising and Persuading. So these two terms, suggesting and advising, these are familiar terms for you people. Suggesting means you are giving your opinion, you are telling others to do something. Advising means the same thing, that you are giving your suggestions to somebody to do something. Persuading, what is the meaning of persuading? Persuading means making someone to do something with the help of your suggestions. That is, means you are convincing the person in such a way that the person is ready to do the work, making someone to do the work with the help of your suggestions. That is the meaning of persuading. So this is the name of the second chapter of your book, Suggesting, Advising and Persuading. These three terms, I am also like giving you the related videos in this portal, how you can give suggestions, which words in the English, not means how you can give, which words in the English you should use to when you are giving suggestions to other people or when you are giving advice to the other people. Most of you in common language, in daily language, when we speak in our daily language, we use shall or should. We should do like this, we shall do like this, you should do like this. That is the common language which we are using in speaking. But actually, what verbs, what phrases we should use when we are giving suggestions to other, I have given you the related video. So please go through that related videos also, all of you. Now let us start with the chapter. In this chapter, there is a letter which you can see, there is a letter, Nima's letter to her brother. So here Nima is writing a letter to her brother. Let us read this letter now. Dear Lakpa, I got your letter yesterday. Thank you for telling me all about our parents and yourself. I am doing well here and thinking of returning home during Losar. I am excited to know that you want to improve your English. I think you are very conscious about the importance of English as an international language. So, this is just the beginning of the letter. All of you know how to begin an informal letter in which she is giving, like telling that every to come to home. This is just the beginning of the letter in which she is telling that she is happy to know that her brother wants to improve his English, or his brother has come to know about the importance of English as an international language. So, all of you must be knowing that English is an international language or a national language. It is a international language. Why it is an international language? Because it is spoken all over the world. That is why it is an international language. So she is very happy that her brother has understood the importance of English as an international language. Now, second stanza. As you have asked me, I am giving you some suggestions on how you can have better performance in the English language, both verbally and in the written form. So, in this letter, what she is going to give? She is going to give some suggestions. See the word here, suggestions. And the name of the chapter is also suggestions. So, in this letter, she is going to give some suggestions to her brother that how he can improve his performance in the English language, not only speaking but also in the written form, how he can improve his performance in English while speaking also as well as while writing also. Now, what suggestions she is giving? Number one, you should always try to communicate in English with your English teacher and friends. So, first suggestion which she is giving is that he should try to communicate. Communicate means he should try to speak in English with the English teacher as well as with his friends. Second suggestion, listening to radio programs in English could be an interesting way. Second suggestion she is giving is that he should try to listen to radio programs. Now, radio programs, or he should try to see the English programs in TV, he should try to see English programs in YouTube's, all these things can be an interesting way. Why don't you buy a radio for yourself and listen to such programs? So this was the second suggestion given by her. First suggestion was to communicate with the English teacher and friends in English. Second suggestion was to listen to the English programs in TV. He can watch English programs in TV. He can watch English programs in YouTube channel like this. Third suggestion, what she is giving. For better pronunciation, copying people could be effective. Pronunciation means to speak in a better way. Pronunciation is a word associated with speaking. So, for better pronunciation, copying people could be effective. We should try to hear to the people carefully. Listening skill is required here. We should try to listen to the people carefully and try to copy them. As you listen to any new word, you ought to repeat it. And whenever you listen to any new word, you should try to speak it yourself, but speak it in a very clear manner. Pronunciation is very important in English language. Using an English dictionary is another effective way to learn the language. So, fourth suggestion is given by her. What is the fourth suggestion? That we should try to use the English dictionary, and that is the best method to learn English. If you people will open the dictionary and try to read the words in the dictionary, that is the best method in which you can learn English. You had better buy a good English dictionary and use it. You know, my English was not that good when I was in Nepal, but now I feel it's great. I have to speak it all the time. I picked up pronunciation and expressions one by one. So she's telling that when she was in Nepal, her English was also not so good. But when she had gone to the foreign country, she tried to copy the people. She picked up the pronunciation and expressions of the people. She copied the pronunciation and expression of the people of that country, and now her English is good. How about talking to the foreign tourist who came to visit our area? Now, see again, the suggestion is given. Fifth suggestion is being given by her sister. How about talking to the foreign tourist who come to visit in our area? She is telling her brother to talk to the tourists who are coming in Nepal, foreign tourists who are coming in Nepal. They will be happy to know about our village and its beauty from a student, and you will benefit with new English words and expressions. So, fifth suggestion is given. Now, see, but while giving the fifth suggestion, what phrase she is using? How about talking to the foreign tourist? In the first phrase, she had used you should always. When she was giving the first suggestion, she used should. And while coming to the fifth suggestion, she used the phrase, how about talking? So, there are different phrases which can be used for giving the suggestion. Not only you cannot use should only. You can use different phrases like here, how about talking to the foreign tourists who come to visit our area? So, they will be happy to know about our village and its beauty from a student, and you would benefit with new English words and expressions. So, when you will be talking to the foreign tourist, they will be speaking in English. You can copy their expressions. You will come to know about new English words, and in this way, you can improve your English. Now, see, sixth suggestion. I have heard that the education related offices in Nepal have been developing and distributing different audio-visual materials on learning English. So, see, I have heard. This is the phrase which she is using for giving the suggestions. I have heard that the education related offices in Nepal have developed some audio-visual materials related to learning English. So if I were you, I would talk to teachers about them too. These materials, I guess, must have been developed considering the average performance level of the Nepalese students. Wouldn't be better if you got some of them for your practice? See, wouldn't it be better? This is the phrase now she is using to give the suggestion. Wouldn't it be better? She is suggesting, no, she is giving advice. Wouldn't it be better if you got some of them for your practice? See the different phrases which are used. I have heard. How about talking? Wouldn't it be it better? You should. These all are phrases when you should use while giving suggestions and advices. So, six advices or six suggestions she has given in this stanza to her brother, which he could use to improve his English. You can see. And in these six stanzas, in these six advices, she has used six different words or phrases to give suggestions or advices. Same way, we can also use these phrases or advices while giving the suggestions. Now, last paragraph of the letter. Going through your letter, I can understand that you have a lot of knowledge on the importance of the English language. I'd like to add here that as a lingua franca, English has much more significance than what you have written. Now, what is the meaning of this lingua franca? Means particularly one language. I'd like to add here that as a one language, English has much more significance than what you have written. Lingua franca means one particular language. Here we are talking about which language? English. So that is why it is written lingua franca, English. Lingua franca means one particular language. You know, people can have better understanding and respect for each other only when they are able to communicate. Yes, if two people are sitting together and they don't know each other, okay, and if they start communicating with each other, suppose, and unknown peoples are sitting together, they don't know each other, will they ever come to know about each other if they will not talk to each other? Never. And if they will start talking to each other, if they will have communication between them, at least they will come to know about each other. At least they will come to know about the names, they will come to know about the places from where they are coming. This much that they will come to know if they will start communicating. So communication is the best means to have better understanding and respect for each other. Communication is the best means. Since the English language has been serving as a effective tool for communication worldwide, it helps people of different nationalities to understand each other's culture, values, and sentiments. That is why English is an international language, because English is a language which is spoken in maximum countries of the world. It has been specified as a the English language has been specified as a tool to understand each other's culture, values, and sentiments. This way, it serves as a powerful means to promote fraternity that results in better relations among individuals, societies, and countries. This way, it serves as a powerful means to promote fraternity. Fraternity means what? Fraternity means a group of people doing a similar type of task, or group of people having same type of interest. That is the meaning of fraternity. So this English language serves as a powerful means to promote fraternity that results in better relations among individuals, societies, and countries. These attributes definitely contribute to world peace. Hope I have been able to suggest on the ways you could improve your English language. As I come home, I will bring you some audiovisual materials on how the native speakers use English. That's all for now. Looking forward to your next letter. Okay, now with this, the chapter is finished. I hope you must have understood that this is very simple. In the first paragraph, she is giving advice to her brother how he can improve his English. She has given 6 advices to his brother, and she has used different phrases which can be used while giving suggestions or advices to other people. And in the second paragraph, she is just laying emphasis on the importance of English. Why English is important, why to learn English is important in today's world, because English has been declared as an international language since it is spoken in almost maximum countries of the world, and it has been declared as an effective tool to promote, to understand each other's cultures, values, and sentiments. In the second stanza of this chapter, she is laying emphasis on the importance of English. That is why she is telling her brother that it is a good decision which he has made to improve his English. I hope now you must have understood, all of you must have understood this chapter. If any problem, if you have not understood the meaning of any word, or you want to have more discussion on this chapter, we'll do it in the Zoom class. Now see the questions, which are very simple. First question is, from the letter find the words which are similar in meaning to these words. The meanings are given here. Okay, you have to find the words from the letter which are having these meanings. Then in the second question, you have to simply, in the second question, match the expression under column A with their correct continuation under B. You have to match column A with B to make an effective sentence. Like for example, Nima advises. What could be the better option? Nima advises what? Nima advises Lakpa to use English while talking to friends and his English teacher. So this will be a proper sentence. Like this, you have to match and make a proper sentence. Then question number 3, very simple. You have to write true or false only. Read the lesson or listen to this video, and sister is advising as asked by her brother. It is true or false. Simply you have to write true or false. Then question number 4, read the letter once again and answer these questions. Very simple questions are asked. When and where and when was this letter written? Answers you will get from the letter only. Then as suggested in the letter, what are some of the ways to improve English? Did you apply any of the ways? 6 ways are given in the letter. You can write all the 6 ways. Do you apply any of the ways personally? I think so, yes, because you people speak English in school. You speak English with your teachers. You speak in English with your friends also. So this is a method which you apply personally. Then, according to Nima, what is an interesting way of learning English? Interesting way of learning English is to go through the dictionary. The best way is that only. Like this, you will get all the answers from the letter A, B, C, D, E, F. When will Nima come home? She will come home at the time of Losar. And what will she bring for her brother? She will bring what? Audio-visual material for learning English. So all the answers you will get from the letter. Just you go through the letter properly and then write the answers of these questions in your English copy. So what is your homework is that you will do question number 1, this question. These are the meanings given. You will find the words from the letter. Then you will do question number 2. You will match the column A with B to make an effective sentence. Don't do question number C in the copy. No need. You can do it in the book only, true or false. No need to do this question in the copy. Then you will do question number 4, A, B, C, D, E, F in your English 1 copy. Now see, Nima has advised her brother to do different things to help him improve his English language. Some people may like to learn your native language. Perhaps a list of any 5 activities that will help them to learn your language better, and read them out in the forms of suggestions. Now in this you can take example of me. Me means Mrs. Kaur. I am in your country and I don't know Nepali, and I am requesting you people to teach me Nepali. Okay. Now what 5 suggestions you will give me, or what 5 advices you will give me? Not only 5, You are 9, no? So you can give me 9 advices how I can learn Nepali. Okay, so you give me, okay, 5 suggestions how I can improve my Nepali. You may begin like, my native language is this. If you want to learn it, you should, you had better, means these are the phrases which you will use. I told you, no, in the letter, different phrases were used, like you should, number one, you should, then why don't you, then you'd better buy, you had better, then I have heard, then wouldn't be better. These phrases you have to use when you will suggest me how I can learn Nepali language. I want to see these phrases in your answers. These different phrases. I have told you now. Again, once again, I am repeating wouldn't be better. Then, why don't you? This phrase, why don't you? Then, you should. Then, you had better, like these phrases you will use to tell me how I can learn Nepali. So these 4 questions you have to do in your English 1 copy. I think homework is clear to you now. This question number 1 you will do, question number 2 you will do, 3 no need to do. Leave it. True or false you can do in the book only. Then question number 4, A, B, C, D, E, F part you will do. And this question number 5. This Nima has advised her brother to do different things to help him improve his English language. Some people may like to learn your native language. Prepare a list of any 5 activities. Okay, write down 5 activities only that will help them to learn your language. Learn your language. Now, what is your language? Is Nepali. So, here you will write about the Nepali language. Okay, and you will use the different phrases which you can use when you are giving suggestions to learn the language. Okay, year 7, sorry, year 9. I think now it is clear to you. Till here, you will complete your work. This is your homework. And any problem in the lesson, then we can discuss it. No problem. Okay, year 9 now. Very simple lesson it was. And I hope you must have understood also. And I will be sending you the PDF file of this chapter. Please read it. Suggesting, advising, and persuading. Persuading means helping someone to do the work with the help of your, by suggesting him or advising him. Helping somebody, telling somebody to do the particular task by giving your suggestions or advices. That is the meaning of persuading. Okay, so now year 9. Thank you very much, all of you, for attending the class through distance learning e-portal of Best Montessori. Hope you will complete your homework and send it to me on time. Please be regular in giving your homeworks. You are big enough now. Teacher should not tell you again and again to give your homeworks. Okay, thank you very much, class.